And of course, the Eastern Bloc countries, of which Bulgaria is a part, have had a ban for a long time against professional boxers. Only recently, of course, relaxed after the Barcelona Olympic Games. Furious start by these two. And of course, now we're seeing quite a few fighters coming into the professional ranks from Bulgaria, but sadly, they're just a wee bit too old. They've left it far too late, although, of course, there'll be a new crop in the future. So Miguel Gonzalez. In fact, he's wearing the Mexican colors on his trunks. And Krastev looking very tidy. He's fought a few times in France. And this is his second fight in California. And the rest of his fights have also come in the Bulgarian capital of Sofia. This is the Grand Olympic Auditorium in Los Angeles. And a pretty good pace set by these two so far in round one of a scheduled 4. Nice little right there from Krastev, and the gum shield of Gonzalez almost went. And if there's one way of getting rid of your old stand-up Eastern European amateur style, it's by boxing in America. So that's a good first round, I think, for Krastev. Although, hustling, bustling effort there from Miguel Rodriguez. And our main event this evening features Zach Padilla in action against Juan Laporte, the WBO light welterweight contest. So round 2. And I've actually got Rodriguez down as making his professional debut in June of this year. He won it on points. So Martin Krastev of Bulgaria in the red trunks, ahead after the first. Fair right there by Rodriguez, and I would suggest there's quite a bit of fight left in this one yet. Well, looks like Krastev is just pot-shotting with the old 1-2, the left and right, and it might not be enough. Needs to get busy. Good shot. And a nice left hook as well, followed by the right cross. Good work there by Krastev. Well, we had a pretty lively start to this second round by Rodriguez, but now it looks like he's quite happy to let Krastev take over. He was stung, of course, and might just be trying to shake off the effects of that right hand. How long before he takes another one, though? And I would suggest that the Bulgarian boxing scene is pretty live at the moment, considering the amount of fights that Krastev managed to find in Bulgaria in the space of 18 months or so. Well, in spite of that pretty reasonable start by Rodriguez to this second round, he's going to lose this one as well. The more consistent and harder punching coming from the Bulgarian. And they were the two punches that really counted in that round, the left hook and the right cross. This is the halfway stage then, round 3. Martin Krastev, one of those that whose amateur form, I'm afraid, has eluded me. I don't remember him taking part in the Olympics in Barcelona, although he did turn professional in November of that year, just after the games. Nice left hook from Rodriguez. Well, looks like Rodriguez is going to have his moments as these rounds go on, but collectively not just enough of them. And Rodriguez, in fact, turned professional as a super feather come lightweight in his first fight. In fact, he was a lightweight, there's no doubt about that, just over in fact. And now boxing this super bantam come featherweight from Bulgaria, and looking slightly bigger. So Martin Krastev then just economically keeping Rodriguez on the back foot and scoring some lovely long punches there. Very tidy little boxer, Krastev. Again, nice solid punches there, catching Rodriguez. Of course, there's so many Rodriguez's boxing today, hard to tell them apart. This one is Miguel Rodriguez, supposedly having his third pro fight. I've got it down as his second. He looks pretty useful, I must admit, for a novice. And so does Krastev. This fight number 13 for him. 11 wins and 1 loss coming into this. And that's another good round, I think, for Krastev. So this is the fourth and final round then. Martin Krastev on his way to coasting to an all-rounds victory here, I would suggest. It's a bit of a whitewash against Miguel Rodriguez. Of course, no telling what would happen if this were over the longer stretch, but it's only 4. Nice overhead picture there of that lovely little tuck down to the right by Krastev, and then of course the counter punch. Very smart little boxer. Obviously carries a pretty fair dig as well. Five of his 11 wins, in fact, have come inside the distance. And this looks like it's going to be a pretty comfortable night's work for Krastev. And once again, Krastev showing some lovely upper body mobility there, avoiding these punches with absolute ease and economy, and then countering very precisely. Of course, at this level, that's okay. You'll get away with it, but there'll be those in time who'll feint him. He'll try the same thing, and suddenly they'll get an almighty clump with something he wasn't expecting. But of course, that's all education. Nice to see someone, though, utilising the old feints from the old school. Normally, it's just very straightforward, sudden blunder. Bit of class there being shown by Krastev. And again, he's able to stand within punching range of his opponent whilst he's executing these lovely, deft little touches. I'm not getting carried away, believe me. It's just that for a man of his limited professional experience, this has been a pretty competent performance. As I say, nice to see those touches of old. So that's a good win. Looks like a 40-36 in favour of Martin Krastev. Here we go then for the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, all three judges, goes through Robert Bird, and Chuck has it scored now 38-37 for the winner by unanimous decision, Martin Ivanov Krastev.
Well, they all agreed he'd won it, but they gave Rodriguez a share of one of those rounds. Now, why don't you stick around for tonight's main event? Round stoppage win.